Oh, what's going on, you guys? I'm as always Mr. Grimreaper 2 with Dark9987, and welcome everybody to my channel. And welcome to another edition of Back in Time. Now, this is episode 96 of Back in Time, and today we're going to talk about a shit-tastic movie called Idiocracy.
Oh boy.
This piece of shit was written and directed by Mike Judge. You know him better as the guy who brought us such wonderful projects called Beavis and Butthead, and also King of the Hill.
Oh, I tell you what.
But this movie, I got a lot of shit to say about this movie.
Oh, he does.
Because as I was talking about in my other video, in the 9 review, at the end of the 9 review that we did just moments ago,
Yeah.
I have a problem. A huge fucking problem with this piece of shit awful movie. Now you see, this movie was made. This movie was made in 2006. But before then, me and a former friend of ours, we were in this piece of crap movie as extras. We were in this movie as extras. There's a part that Mike Judge, the asshole that he is, he took out of the movie. Me and a former friend of ours were part of this movie. This movie was made in 2004. If I remember correctly. 2005 or 2004. I don't know which. I don't know when.
2006.
No, I'm talking about when it was made.
Oh, when it was made. Right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
The release date, the movie was released in 2006. Yes, you're right about that, man. But this movie was made before then.
Gotcha.
Take
a while.
This piece of crap, I remember being part of this piece of crap movie for one absolute reason. This piece of shit was awful to be a part of. This piece of shit movie was awful to be an extra in.
Yeah.
And I remember being part of this movie. Before I even get into the fucking review, I want to talk about this. I want to get into why I hate this fucking movie so much.
Yeah.
It's not because of the movie itself. The movie itself is okay at best.
Yeah, at best. Yeah, okay at best. Yeah. Like,
It's not. I can't even watch this movie because it pisses me off the most. Because it pisses me off. That's why when it premiered on HBO, they cut out a scene that I was in. I was an extra in this movie, in this piece of crap movie. I should have gotten my money back. Me and the other motherfucker that used to be a friend of ours, me and Knights, he was never part of it. He was never they never dragged his ass on the set and put him in the scene. One bit at all. But they did me. And it was the most awfulest fucking time that I ever had on a set.
Yeah, really.
As an extra.
Oh, yeah.
I had to deal with Mike Judge himself, who's an asshole in person. I had to deal with Terry Crews, who I punched right in the fucking face because he was a dick. Because he was being a dick. And not to mention the fact that Luke Wilson, the film's star, was a prick the whole time.
Gosh.
So yeah, I got every reason to be pissed off with this piece of shit awful movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, people might be, well, did you go to Hollywood? No, actually, the film was filmed here in Texas, and that's how he got to be an extra. Because, yeah, we all live here in Texas. Go ahead.
Knight knows the truth. Knight knows what really happened.
Oh,
Because I've told him. I've told Knight about my experience on this fucking movie.
every word.
It's awful. It is an awful fucking movie. Why it got cult classic? Why it became a cult classic is beyond me. But this piece of shit shouldn't have never been made. Period. I'm glad 20th Century Fox told these motherfuckers to go fuck themselves.
Amen to that.
Because that's what it says right here. The film was not screened for critics and distributor 20th Century Fox. And distributor 20th Century Fox was accused of abandoning the film. That's what they should have fucking... That's what I hope they fucking did. Because this movie was awful.
Yeah.
I don't know if Knight has ever seen this movie. Have you?
I have. I actually have watched it, yes. And I agree with Graham. Horrible. Horrible. No. No.
They treated people... They treated the people on the set, the extras, like morons.
That's not right.
So, I don't know. This movie is stupid and dumb and it's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And I just want to get through this fucking review in one piece. That's all I want to do.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think you should read the plot because it's...
Yeah! Alright. Hey guys, I'll be right back. We'll be right back after these important messages. Well, hey guys, we're back. We apologize for that inconvenience. So yeah, that's basically why I fucking hate this movie in a nutshell. What I was talking about before we had to go to commercial break. And stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna get into this piece of shit movie. Talk about it, and let's do it. So here we go. In 2005, United States U.S. Army Librarian Corporal Joe Bowers, is selected for a suspended animation experiment as the most average individual in the entire armed forces. Lacking a suitable female candidate, the military hires a prostitute named Rita and bribes her pimp Upgrade. Who the fuck calls themselves Upgrade? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, when the officer in charge is arrested for running his own prostitution ring under Upgrade's tutelage, the experiment is forgotten over the next 5 centuries. Societal expectations lead the most intelligent humans to choose not to have children, while the least intelligent reproduce indiscriminately, creating increasingly dumb generations. Oh my god, okay. In 2505, Joe and Rita's suspension chambers are unearthed by the collapse of a mountain-sized garbage pile. Joe's chamber crashes into the apartment of Frito Bendejo. Okay. Wandering what was once Washington, D.C., Joe is faced with a population that has become profoundly unintellectual, speaking only low registers of English and wallowing in overconsumption, a crass popular entertainment. Their technology is advanced but often malfunctioning, given by garish commercialism. Believing that he is hallucinating, after a year of hibernation, Joe enters a hospital and realizes the truth. He is arrested for not having a barcode tattoo for pay for his doctor's appointment, and is sent to prison after being assigned the grossly incompetent Bendejo as his lawyer. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Rita also escapes her chamber and resumes her work as a prostitute, but soon realizes that people have become too stupid that she can charge customers money without actual services. Joe is renamed Not Sure by a faulty speech recognition tattooing machine and takes a rudimentary IQ test, then tricks a guard by claiming that he is meant to be released, and simply runs out the door. Okay. Successfully escaping prison in one piece, he finds Frito, who reveals that a time machine exists to return him to 2005. Joe bribes him with promises of riches through compound interest on a bank account he will open for Frito in the 21st century. Leading Joe and Rita to the time machine, Frito takes them into a gigantic Costco store. This is where my scene was supposed to have been in, because I played one of the dumbasses. Where Joe is identified by a tattoo scanner and apprehended. Taken to the White House, Joe is appointed Secretary of the Interior, as the IQ tests identified him as the most intelligent person alive. President Camacho, played by dumbass Terry Crews. Who the fuck names himself Mountain Dew? I don't understand that. Idiot. President Camacho, who's a dumbass, introduces Joe to the legislative body and gives him the impossible job of fixing the nationwide food shortages, dust bowls, and crippled economy within a week. Joe discovers that the nation's crops are irrigated with Brondo, a thirst mutilator whose parent corporations purchased the FDA, the FCC, and the USDA. Oh my god. Alright, come on, Grim. Get a grip, dude. You can finish this shit. I know it's hard. Just finish it. Ugh.
Almost done, dude. You're almost there. You got it.
Oh, I fucking hate this fucking movie. When Joe has the irrigation system replaced with the water drawn from toilets, Brondo's stock drops to zero and half of the population loses their jobs, causing mass riots. Joe is sentenced to die in a monster truck demolition derby featuring undefeated rehabilitation officer Beef Supreme.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think that this shit is funny, but let's continue. However, Beef's oversized vehicle is crushed trying to enter the arena, and Joe manages to defeat the other vehicles. Rito and Frito discover that Joe's reintroduction of water to the soil has allowed vegetation to grow. They arrange for the sprouting crops to be shown on the stadium's Jumbotron, prompting Camacho to give Joe a presidential pardon. Joe and Rita decide to stay in the future Though they discovered they had no choice, as the time machine Frito mentioned is merely a childishly inaccurate history theme amusement ride following Camacho's terms. Joe is elected president and marries Rita. They conceive the world's 3 smartest children, while new president Frito takes 8 wives and fathers 32 of the world's stupidest children. Oh god, this shit is so stupid. And a post-credit scene, Upgrade awakens from his own suspension chamber and sets off in search of Rita. Thus, I hope they never fucking make another piece of this. I hope they never fucking make another movie like this ever again. Period.
Never. Never.
Ugh. God, that was hard to get through.
I know it was, but...
I want to wash my mouth out. So fucking much.
I hear you.
So what do we learn, children? Never trust a dumbass. Never trust a dumbass that tells you, oh, I want you in my movie as an extra. Oh, I want you to play a dumbass in my movie. Oh, I want you to move like a dumbass in my movie. Oh, my name is Mike Judge and I'm a big dumb retard. Duh. Fuck this piece of shit. Fuck this piece of shit. I like Beavis and Butthead. Don't get me wrong, I like Beavis and Butthead and I like King of the Hill. But you know what? Mr. Judge, you're an asshole. You will always be an asshole.
Yeah.
After what me and our former friend, I'm not going to say his fucking name because he's a piece of shit now.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
After what we went through on set those many years ago, having to be part of this piece of shit fucking movie, I'm so happy I'm so happy that he was never a part of it. I'm so happy that we told I was so happy that the day we quit, I told Mike Judge to go fuck himself. He probably won't remember me because he's a piece of shit. So Mr. Judge, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. And have a wonderful day. So, what do we learn, children? Never watch a dumb fucking movie. Never watch this piece of crap. Because it's a piece of crap and it's garbage. How this movie was a fucking... was how this piece of shit was a fucking cult classic is beyond me.
Oh, yeah.
How this piece of shit awful movie was a cult classic was beyond me.
Yeah.
You call yourself... This movie calls itself a cult classic. I know better cult classics than this. Animal House being one of them. Animal House was better than this piece of shit. So do I say that this movie's good? Good? Hell no. This movie's bad. It is awful. How it got past the critics, I have no idea how. But what do you think of Idiocracy? What do you think of Idiocracy?
Well, after what my friend here went through on set, what he was put through, I didn't like it at all. I also thought it was, well, just shit, really. Because, you know, when you're asking an extra, you know, they go, oh, this is going to be a good thing. You're going to be around, you know, stars of the film. And of course Mike Judge. I like Mike Judge. I'm the same boat as him. I like Beavis and Butthead. I like King of the Hill. I like all the work he's done. But when he treats my friend like crap, or when that happens to like what happened to my friend, I just this movie was just complete shit.
Oh my god, dude! Before you go any further, I'm so happy he was never there. I am so happy that he was never there when all this bullshit went on, when the bullshit on set went on, because he would have been miserable. I know you, dude. You would have been miserable being on that fucking set.
Oh, I would have been.
This bullshit is fucking retarded and is stupid, and I give this motherfucker a 1 out of 10. You goddamn right I do. Because it is awful, it is stupid, it is fucking retarded. They treated the extras like crap on set. I remember that like it was yesterday. This movie sucked. This movie still sucks. Now, go ahead, man. Sorry I cut you off.
That's okay. So the editing was complete shit, and again, if you ask me next time, just don't do it. It might not be a good experience. Take from my friend's experience, and I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have been miserable, number one. But he told me about it. He called me, and later on that day, he told me what happened. And my God, I had never heard him so pissed off before in my life. But he was really extremely pissed off.
I hated being on that set. Every fucking step of the goddamn way. I hated being on that fucking set.
Yeah. So it's just complete bullshit, and so that's a 1.5, 1 out of 10 is exactly, it's complete shit. And if you want to watch it, you go ahead, but we're not ever going to watch it. We're not going to recommend it. If you want to watch it, go ahead, that's your thing. But you know what, that's all I got to say about that.
The reason why I give this movie a 1, yes, there's funny scenes in this movie, yes, there's funny shit in this movie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say there isn't. I've laughed at this movie before, not because it's fucking, not because it's it shouldn't even be a comedy. It's fucking stupid to be a comedy. Real people who know comedy know that in order to get a laugh, you need to make that person laugh.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm not going to sit there and tell you that I laughed at this movie. Yes, there is funny scenes in this movie. Yes, there is some funny stuff. But I'll give the movie credit. I'll give the movie this credit. This one credit. Just this once. Yes, the comedy is there, but it blows.
Yeah. Basically it blows.
So, if you want to watch this movie, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Let us know in the comment section down below if you guys have ever seen this piece of crap movie. And that's going to be it for me. And night. And we got some movies, we got some more stuff on the way. The 100th episode of Back in Time is coming very soon. Don't forget to look out for that. And stuff like that. And boy, I got a goodie for y'all guys on the 100th episode of Back in Time. We're going to celebrate our 100th episode of this, of Back in Time, coming soon. So, be warned.
Be warned. Look out for that. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know what you guys think. And I guess we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Grimreaper 2, along with Dark 997, and we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.